Our next question comes from Lizzie. Lizzie says, hi, Shane. I have a membership for special education teachers. Awesome stuff. I have about 5 recorded trainings on there and around 30 resources. Wonderful. How much content should I add each week? Okay, this is a good question. So this is pacing after we've overcome the fear of launching with too little content, because that is a fear and you got to get over it. That's a great. Now, the next question is, okay, well, how often should I get this content to come out? Okay. And Lizzie said, how much content should I release each week? It's not a curriculum per se, just a membership to support, train, guide. I need to have consistent things coming out. I do a live weekly webinar on Mondays. P.S. I got 39 new members using one of your promotion strategies from the Membership Masters newsletter in the last 14 days. Combo success story in question. Give Lizzie a standing ovation. She's got 39 people. She almost added 40 people. Imagine 40 people giving you $50 a month. That would be $2,000 a month if you did that. That's amazing, man. 40 new members coming in is income and revenue. Wow, well done. See, when you read the newsletter, Membership Masters, go to membershipmasters.com. That's my newsletter for marketing your membership. If you've already launched, you're going to get more members. It's amazing. All right. Awesome success story there. And now let's talk about this. What's the frequency of content? Now, I would actually say on those member calls, I would pick one every other call. I would make more of a workshop. Are you doing that? Are you making webinars to release content right now? Lizzie, if you're still in the chat, because you asked this question a little while ago, if you're still there, let me know. Are you still? No. Okay. So are they Q&A? Is that what you're doing? You're doing Q&As, right? On these weekly calls. If your weekly calls are Q&As, I would block some at the end. Okay, I gotcha. So I would just plan your content calendar and use the live calls to record them to make the content. I would probably make 2 of those calls Q&A only. And as you're building out and fleshing out your thing, that way you can do 2 things in one. And usually, if you release, it depends. When you're bulking up your content, I would say at least 2 a month. Once you get to a good point where you feel comfortable, there's a lot of stuff in there. Like nobody could do everything in there in 3 months or less or more. It would take them 3 months or more to do that. Then I would back up and never release more than once a month. I'd say we might put something new in the blueprint once a quarter, and it usually comes from these Q&As. Like if we have a question inside the forums or something and it keeps getting asked, then we will put a Q&A answer that I've done that relates to the problem, and I'll just stick it in there inside of the course. So you don't have to create your goal with your membership, guys, is to make it as evergreen as possible. Get to a point and stop creating content and focus entirely on marketing, and then get into a rotation where maybe you market for a year or 2 and then make a little content, market for a year or 2, update your content. So have a nice evergreen plan. You're on a good pace right now. You're doing live calls and serving your members with workshops. That's going to flesh everything out for members that come in later. And then once you get to a certain point, back up to once a month, back up to once a quarter. And then eventually you shouldn't be updating your content more than once a year, right? That's a good spring cleaning project to go through and see what's outdated, get rid of it and replace it. Okay. Awesome question. All right. We got another win from the Flip Lifestyle chat room today. Natalie says, I just created my first pipeline in Kajabi. Well done. That takes a lot of courage to go out there and build that first pipeline, get your copy. Now, the next step is get it out to the world. Awesome stuff, Natalie. You're ahead of so many people who've never even signed up for Kajabi. So well done. You're killing it. You're moving forward. That's what it takes. Hey, y'all. Shane Sams here from the Flip Lifestyle podcast and fliplifestyle.com. My wife, Jocelyn, and I are former school teachers who figured out how to make our entire living on the internet. And now we help other families do the same. Thank you so much for listening to today's featured online business question from a real member of the Flip Your Life community. I hope that you enjoyed today's show and that it helped you get unstuck and take your next steps in your online business journey. Have you ever had a question about online business, making money online, or becoming an internet entrepreneur?
My wife Jocelyn and I have helped thousands of people start, build, and grow their own online businesses and create stable, predictable, recurring revenue for their family. We would love to help you and your family too inside of the Flip Your Life community. Each month we host live members-only Q&As where we help you get unstuck and move closer to your family's dream. We would love to see you on our next Q&A inside of the Flip Your Life community. All you have to do is go to flippedlifestyle.com/free. That's flippedlifestyle.com/FREE. And you can sign up for a 30-day free trial to the Flip Your Life community. That's going to give you access to every single course, every single community forum, and 2 member calls every single month where you can come and ask questions live. That's flippedlifestyle.com/free. Go sign up for your free trial today. That's all I've got today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single episode of the Q&A with S&J. Tell us what you think about today's show in the comments or go leave us a 5-star review. And tune in every single week for the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast, where we help a real member of the Flip Your Life community one-on-one, and then we air that conversation live for everyone to hear. Remember, all you need is 100 people to pay you $50 a month to make $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 a year. That's enough money to flip your life and change your family future. Until next time, get out there, take action, and do whatever it takes to flip your life. We'll see you then.